because I know most of you are diehard Bears fans like your boy. You heard what Ben Johnson said. Let me know in the comments below. Do you feel that he was sending a pretty clear message to Kyler Gordon? As listen, the first press conference for OTAs is always Ben Johnson. There's a second time that we've gotten to talk to him, and I think that you've kind of gotten two good quotables from him. The first one, of course, buy stock in Luther Burden, and the second one, where he's talking about Kyler Gordon, specifically asked about Kyler Gordon. He went on to say, look, he's a great player when he's on the field, but we've got to work on the availability. And listen, that's not a secret to anybody, right? But when your coach comes out and is willing to put it on wax, which Ben Johnson always is, right? I think that it says a lot more to the player of, hey, look, he's telling you exactly what it's going to be because he knows that the media are going to write about it. He knows that this is going to be the story of the day. And he was willing to say that in front of everybody right after, getting ready to throw a phone out of the for the podium, which would have been, he could have done so much more funny stuff when that phone started ringing. I would have been dying laughing if he had just chucked that mug, but he was very respectful. Shout out to Ben Johnson. No, but listen, at the end of the day, we know the level of player that Kyler Gordon is. I don't need to sit here and do the whole, let me tell you Kyler Gordon's numbers when he's on the field. We know the talent that he is. I believe he is the highest paid nickel corner in football, maybe the second highest paid nickel corner in football. I don't have it in front of me right here, but we know the level of talent that Kyler Gordon has. But the reality of the situation is it's now been 2 years, and Ben Johnson brought up the trust factor that goes into this. There hasn't been a lot of trust that's been able to be built with as good of a player as Kyler Gordon is. And the same can be said for a player like Jalen Johnson. Very good to see him at training camp over these last couple of sessions here. But when you look at Jalen Johnson being there and the trust that's being built now, this is yet another time where you're not getting that with Kyler Gordon. And of course, right, like you're getting to see the player. You're getting to work with the player if you're Dennis Allen right now. But you're not getting to see, can I put this guy in this position on the field? That was almost a pause. And he go out there and perform at the highest ability. Now, we all believe that Kyler Gordon can. You put him out there, we know what kind of talent he has. We saw last season how it changed the defense, but I thought Ben was sending a pretty clear message. And look, it's not like Kyler Gordon's intentionally getting hurt, but the message is, listen, we want you on the field. We want to see you out there. We hope that you're able to work through this. But your job is not a given. No job in this NFL is a given. And unfortunately, that's where we're operating with Kyler Gordon right now. Not to say that he's not a good player, not to say there's not talent there, but how's Dennis Allen going to be able to trust that in some of those biggest moments, I can put you out on the field and you're going to be able to go out there and deliver everything that you've said you've been able to deliver. Heck, everything that I've said that you've been able to deliver when I haven't seen you do it on the practice field.